Halo, di sini saya akan buat tutorial bagaimana cara binding auto follow hero-nya untuk Dota 2 secara otomatis tanpa harus kita.
Do any harass? That was it.
Double damage.
Ooh. I mean, a lot of the time you're going to be able to just, like, kill these creatures, run down the axe, but him going boots of speed first and movement speed you have on the axe. Beautiful save there. But yeah, the yeah, even with that bloodlust on them, the extra movement speed you have on the axe these days, there's a boots of speed, movement speed exchange by the 12%. Very easy to walk away from the
That should help. The prize is mine.
Insane.
There's a cause for Frogos. I think so. We could interview him. That's one thing I didn't set up ahead of time this time around. I can shoot the players messages. I don't have any interviewers left for the winners. Top lane though.
First blood? What is this? I came here to be tested.
This is his axe!
My God, did he ever catch them all? It looks like OD was trying to run down there to provide something in the last team fight. Unfortunately, just couldn't make it in time, even with that. Well, we talking about earlier this mid lane matchup. OD, this Templar Assassin. What do you think? You know, net worth is favoring just a little bit due to what I think like early rounds and the fact that Templar Assassin, well, she does have the CS advantage. A lot of this is neutral creeps. Anyways, bottomly wanted to touch on that very brief. Surprising to see the Ursa just walk into the jungle all of a sudden.
Cold and sweet.
Excellent use of the word hamstring, by the way. Like it. Yep. Didn't mean to brag or anything, but I'm a gamer. No, easier for him to CS and go at this point. The Axe and the Miranda would be his farm quite a bit. But sit there by himself for a while. Level 6, maybe move around the map and start to harass people with Ignite while cast.
Double damage.
do.
Dire are scanning.
It is absolutely ridiculous how fast this hero farms now. It's somebody who needs a nerf. I mean, not even boosts his speed. Meteor hammer speaking, he's just dead. Cube isn't having the best time to begin with. I mean, 46 and 16, right? But I don't know. You just, yeah. And in my opinion, Axe, if he manages to find the thing net worth, he's going to be a lot more useful than the Underlord. I mean, that blink call is absolutely ridiculous. It is one of the best disables in the BKB. That's 3.4. Assassin finds
Tower is under attack.
Nestle 400-gold Bubba. There's a kill with it. I'm a bit surprised the Templar
Radiant's
Assassin
bottom tower is
just
under
dying
attack.
there. Fractured, but just forced to turn.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Kind of play with the malice a bit, either force people, I guess, force somebody back
Radiant's
right after
bottom
they escape and
tower
then
is under attack.
just kind of stand your ground. It feels very, when, you know, the moment somebody leaves that bit of malice, they're stuck there for another 2 seconds. And against Templar's ass, you're taking a ton of damage while you're stuck in that pit.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
You got hands on experience.
Axe just managed to get in position to getting the
Radiant's
TA
top
off
tower
of
is under attack.
the exact link tag was complete now. Yeah, Zor having the time of his life on this.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's courier has been
Yeah, making it disengage. Zora wanted no part of it, despite the fact we got these 3 berserkers calling that bigger right there. I decided, all right, we'll let the Grims. It's gonna manage to pop off no matter what. This is justice here. We can let him fall a couple of times. Yeah, looks like they've been struggling to actually shove this tower. The number of times now that they've mid lane and here from Tay. Every time they manage to get close to the tower, everybody's in, they're ready to defend.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. Speaking of Mirana, shouting out that Roshan right now, throwing a good arrow onto it, making sure the Ursa isn't over there, clearing it. Just get through it very quickly.
Shadows take us.
He's been reduced to bloodlust bot.
I was
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He's not that useful. He needs the big club to whack people down. That Bellas is for himself, not his teammate. You should probably though. Come on. He's not using Bellas on his teammates.
Dire's top tower is under
A and B
attack.
is gonna do about that one.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Those who called Axe a bear of a man have never met me.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, B&B with the air we gives him the tower. It's a disaster.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Cube that grab again for pointing out at the start of the game. P. Pause comes out. Game. This cat needs food. That's probably what it is. But this game, Ricky, it's starting to look the way of Byzantine Raiders. I mean, the later it goes, I do favor Felt as things end up going on. Phantom Lancer is just an absolutely insane late game Gary. Once he gets the Manta style online, he's a lot harder to bring down as well. But, for now, everything seems to be going their way. Earth and Templar Shaft sitting at the top of the net worth.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Right now, Byzantine Raiders control the map, though. I think they're gonna go to defend, but given where the wards are positioned right now, over here by the 2 towers, they're gonna have to defend. I mean, odds immediately afterwards, so they're just gonna set themselves up for failure and getting killed. Imagine that. Gonna smoke? They're wasting a little bit of time here. I'm not a fan. But again, get back to they've got everything up over here. That got. Yeah, you lose so much time on doing that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, that one was super bizarre to me. They spent so long to actually gather up and use smoke, and for some reason they're into the triangle to just the Phantom by himself. They had very clear vision thanks to the wards inside their jungle. Not the best move of the Raiders.
Illusion.
He is finally pull ahead of the Templars and continue to. I mean, Ursa's gonna be able to farm pretty well, but PL he does more with less. Once he has like 4 items, I think he'll be able to fit into this enemy team here.
Dire are scanning.
FBZ nggak salah ya? Oh gila sih, di remote aja bilang kan pemanah terbaik di se-SEA gitu. Pemanah penombak terbaik se-SEA gitu.
Yeah, it's an excellent Templar attack.
Fade from memory.
Is how you last it.
They're gonna know the vision up there inside the jungle. Time there.
Dire's
But
is under attack.
inside their jungle, force the enemies to disengage and on the team to hear the Rosers and Templar Assassin for that matter.
Hilang, enak banget Mars Engine untuk melakukan farming. Ini power spec-nya seorang Mars. Jadi dia harus gedong sekarang. Dia harus ikut duar terus. Smoke 2 orang udah melakukan setup Mars kan.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The prize is mine. Shiny!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Consider yourself lucky. A dead
It's a trap.
Just controlling the majority of the map, net worth advantage isn't huge. The kill on OD certainly helped a little, but they're not winning as hard as I felt they should be winning at this point in the game, given the fact they did win a decent job in their lanes. And against
Dire's bottom tower
Max, there's
is under
always
attack.
comeback potential that Zora has for his team here. Oh
Dire's
no,
structures
Zora. Jinxed him.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
That was a lot of dots. There's a TA trap and the Ignites it and the Ogre Magic maxed out.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But just about got
Dire's
him.
structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
And this is exactly what you want to see. Control the triangle once you have the enemy side of the map. The wards that they have now are pretty good too. I really like their warding earlier inside the enemy jungle, but they didn't use them incredibly well. You know, just waste a lot of time smoking up once and then engaging into the enemy triangle, despite the fact that they had vision of just the PL by himself. But now you hold this triangle while keeping the mid and the bottom lane
Dire's
shoved
middle
out,
tower is under
severely
attack.
limit the area of the map that Felt have to farm. So anytime they want to walk into their own triangle right now, which is normally the safest area of the map, they're going to have vision of them and they're going to be able to take a favorable fight thanks to tons of DPS that they have right now. And
invisibility.
multiple heroes, Ursa and Kate, able to get on top of people and blow them up.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
catch and jump. I mean, you mentioned it yourself before.
Radiant's top tower
Zubik,
is under attack.
it feels like he's using it from across the map, like 1,000 ranges. Very ridiculous. I think it's not. He's not counting Arcane Supremacy or the villains or something. Yeah, no, it's not just only one of them, that's for sure. It's definitely which is ridiculous.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
The Atlanta has slowed down a little bit since last time. With plenty of options for the Manta style. There's going to heat up the heart of Tarask. On one hand, this one makes sense. You don't want to get blown up. You don't want to get stuck inside the Malice, but
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, getting everybody back out of there in no time at all. I mean, they did commit the TP there rather than the Dark Rift get back, so potentially commit the Dark Rift to continue to keep that push up. I imagine they'll play a little bit slower because they still need a couple of items. The TA wants to get this BKB, which is very important for pushing the high ground. It is very possible for A and B to get up on Axe's Blade Mail as she's trying to hit. Things pretty slow now. I imagine, given the fact that this they BKB on 8, but we'll commit to respawn on the Blink Dagger.
That should help.
That is the important hero to grab for being able to actually the high ground, because you're always worried about the counter initiative jumping in on you and getting the blink hauling the blade mail off of the TA. Thought they'd end up waiting for Roche, but if Axe is dead, actually no, they're not pushing right now. Wait, it's definitely with the cheese. This next Templar assassin is getting the high ground.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Stucks. Thank you. I'm getting a little bit better at the year 2 to lose Ricky. Did not. Oh no. So what happened there? Just really off because we're gonna get the lift up and cancel the TP. You have a certain amount of flying vision over your own here. I imagine he wasn't close to that. Tier 3 neutral. Ooh, and to Quiver. Excellent find on them players here, but I imagine OD is going to want to take it. Being able to just absolutely destroy these people. Rashad decently fast sometimes, like a minute in total. And this time I'm start waiting on here. Templar Assassin needs, or probably getting blown up while trying to take the so Axe left to wait that initial jump to expend the 8 on the Templar. Then after that, just gonna be able to pop BKB, continue or pursue a team fight after. There's no way they can actually take a fight inside the Roche Pit right now. So backs are against the wall right now. Is looking pretty solid.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's a bad news bear.
Dire are scanning. Dire's top tower is under attack.
So absolutely saving. He got the cheese as well. He still holds up. He's moving the game around. Look at that 7,000 XP swing in that last. Ricky, that was it. Exactly what they needed.
Middle tower has fallen.
Biz
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
We said a richer XP net worth absolutely around in favor of shouldn't have everything on Byzantine. Yeah. Oh man, look at that. Just Axe now finish that B as well. He's gonna be way too. The blink situation's even scarier. That was your big timing, you know. Could have pushed a moment waiting on that aged and cheese to really secure.
Insane.
Now, did I kind of misplay that one? Had the opportunity to use the Yules on A and B and then just but didn't get it off quick enough and dip Yule himself. Bit of a panic moment. But his Raiders right now are panicking overall. Their game plan absolutely ruined there by the fact that that Blinkins he just cheese. Zor buying back really crucial there. A and B trying to get that OD is sitting at almost no HP, but couldn't quite find him. Axe blinking the perfect time. This has been the Zor though, keeping his team in this game.
Radiant's middle tower
And now-
is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has
He
fallen.
makes it work against all odds, going for these tier 3s now. Ursa, Templar Assassin still down for another 50 seconds respectively.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Now down to 2k now advantage, and that is it. The game out even. Tier 3's not taken. Yes, your buyback is in cooldown on Zor. If he ends up dropping, it could be disastrous, but they even the game out finally. In fact, they pulled ahead on XP finally here on Felt. Felt is now up. One of the best late game carries in the game. Not helped by this Elven Tunic that he picked up, giving that extra evasion movement speed. I mean, guy's got status resistance. He's incredibly strong at the moment. Ursa's gonna start to fall off as the game goes on. Rubik's been doing a pretty good job here. Rogo's here, but yeah, he's jumping in with these berserkers calls on to try and disable him, and he's just getting himself killed while he's doing it several times now. You can see the confidence from Felt just with how they're using these boards. Suddenly, slowly more aggressively pushing ones further out inside the radiant time, inside their junk pier, inside the river. Slowing. I'm surprised that Phantom Lancer didn't end up getting Gotti this game against the Templar Assassin. Still.
Who spoiled that shot?
You when you deal with it, you stop dealing with it. Yeah. Catapult man. But, and again, this has been Miranda's job as this game has gone on, filling those things out. Catapults have reached the top lane though. Way here at this tower. Yellow's up here. Didn't use the Moonlight Shadow to great effect this game though. Not yet. Anyway. A little bit broken, if you ask me. Prison evasion, you become invisible. 20% magic resist, a lot of extra bulk. Now that's my favorite tier 2 item. Spell Prism. Right, tier 4 item. Spell Prism. Wait. They changed it to 18% cooldown? I didn't even see that. It's cooler when it's...
Radiant's top
Fair
tower
enough.
is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Gabe's
Dire's
giving him a
bottom tower
hand.
is under attack.
The Raiders. Making so neutral. They're definitely favoring them here. The Ninja Gear is an excellent foundation.
Radiant
The
are
agility will go a
scanning.
long way on this Ursa. Telescope. I'm actually a big fan of putting the Ninja Gear on support heroes. Just making sure that we're both smart and good at the game. Just making sure. Someone doesn't just get anyone to have the games for them. Just
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You never could keep a secret.
yes. You need something to get out of the pit. You also just keep it inside. Absolutely correct. I mean, get into a Wind Waker. That's what he's got to keep up, the Wind Waker. Just spin out. I think Dragon 5's a bit pricier. It is.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Have no honor.
That should help.
No escaping acts.
I gotta say though, not a bad fight for the Raiders. You give up, you might give up Roshan. You do have to buy back of the Ursa if you want to prevent this one, but he's wasted so much time on this Phantom right there chasing down TA, who ended up being the blink getting after one, trying to get the under initially, couldn't get their hands on him. So there's the buyback of
Each of Ursa's claws is like a little axe. Reluctantly approved.
Cowards. We outnumbered you. We outnumber them all.
That's it. Now A and B forced to get back out of the roach pit, and if I had to pinpoint one moment it all went wrong, it was when Zord jumped in that, stole the Aegis and the G and started to turn things around. The Raiders are waiting for their opportunity to push the high ground. Now things are too difficult. No way to bring down this PL. Like you said, the Eye of Scar almost 5,000 HP. If it wasn't bad enough, he's got the in his cape too.
Axe smacks!
A refresher shard on this OD now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Double sand these eclipse hurts quite a bit.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm not sure I'd bring him down exactly.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom.
Axe is all the reinforcement this army needs.
So little they're able to do right now. One rack, one set of racks left here. It just feels useless at this point, Ricky. Templar Assassin now down for 100 seconds here. What do they do? What can they do?
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
He's not done yet. I mean, the Rubik bandages it, makes him done, but for some reason Byzantine Raiders still not G'ing out. 23 seconds on 10 seconds back up, but you feel absolutely no threat from this enemy team right now on this Phantom Lifter. 4,500 HP at this level, even more once you pop that Delusionist cape in.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, but
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
You're insane.
Radiant's ancient is under attack. Dire victory. Dire structures are fortified.
I gotta say, I'm super impressed. I didn't think the game would end up going their way. It looked like the Raiders had that one. You know, they just needed that last Roshan, or that second Roshan to get the Aegis and the cheese. They hit their timings. They had the Dragon Lance and
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
No, they ban out the coddle. You can't let it through. You can't make the same mistake twice. Yeah.
Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Shadow Shaman.
So the Nick Assassin first picked it. These guys were banned out the last time. The Shadow Shaman as well. So both teams thinking, all right, well, I don't really want to play against the Rubik. I don't really want to play against the OD. All right, fair enough. But I mean, these two make it through.
Remaining.
Shadow Shaman incredibly powerful in this patch. One of the main changes to him was that Aghanim's shard that they added, which allowed you to change up your skill build, basically. 20 minutes into the game, you can pick that up. The wards always last 8 seconds. It means you don't have to max out that Aether Shock for it to get harassed out to shove out free waves to find yourself some farm. If I'm not mistaken. As I always am.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I like being on Boost, right, but not so much being compared to
Radiant
Kyle.
team
Anyways,
ban.
let's like and pick.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Yeah, the sword never bores, man. But we got the Lycan picked up here on the Raiders, one of the big winners of this patch. So they're just gonna go all push here with the Shadow Shaman and the Lycan so far. That's a pretty good start. I mean, Beastmaster on the pool. That's certainly something that they have to ban out there. You don't let that through with the Lycan.
10 seconds remaining. Five seconds remaining.
Offlane puck is still in the pool, and that's something that the Raiders could pick up here. Is a pretty good counter. Not amazing against a Nyx Assassin, but not awful against it either.
Dire team back.
Hate to see puck end up banning it. I mean, it's too good to pass up here. That's just my thoughts. I'm glad I'm on the same page as the players. I'm not completely useless is basically how I'm gonna look at this.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds
if
remaining.
I end up being a good draft, I can assume some of the good picks for these teams that are up after this one. That's the real question mark. Last band coming out here. here on the Raiders. Probably get rid of just something else that is very nice. Maybe something that slows down push. I mean, they've gotten rid of the Coddle. They've gotten rid of the Axes, the two fairly big ones. I think Tide Hunter is something they might want to get rid of as well. When you're playing against a Lycan, you know, the Anchor Smash, it puts in a lot of work. It's also a bit difficult to bring him down underneath the units of Lycan, thanks to the Anchor Smash and the Dragon Shell.
Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Grimstroke.
Ooh.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
As you've been giving yourself a lot of crap recently, but you know, you're dropping knowledge bombs on everybody. What are you thinking next year for they pick up the carry, they pick up another support? I mean, you're thinking this is just going to be an off-lane, another Zor specialty here on the Void Spirit, so position 5 potentially
Dire
picked up
team
here.
pick.
Nick's ass doesn't fit too well in the 5. Actually grab the Mars. Somebody they slipped through the draft here.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I just like it against the Lycan. I like it very low base armor here. I think he starts with 2. Absolutely pathetic strength here. Am I right? But yeah, just 2 armor with clears out the wolves quite well. Everything from this Lycan, and you know, people flex up mid every so often. I'm not sure that's going to be the case here though.
Monkey King.
A Monkey King now picked up, something that was banned out in the last game, and one of the strongest carries of this patch. Yeah.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
And the combos perfectly with the arena, so looking a little bit difficult for them here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Awesome
10 seconds
combination here
remaining.
between the Mars and the Phoenix. Surprised they made it through to this far to the draft. They have the Nyx Assassin
5
as well. The
seconds
Void
remaining.
Spirit, you know, solid overall hero. Not great against the Shadow Shaman, but I don't think it'll be an issue this game. Tons of saves on his team from the Nyx Assassin, from the Mars. You know, even in the late game, you can pick up an Egg and
Dire
Scepter on the
team
Phoenix
back.
as a save. And now they get rid of the Legion Commander, a little bit surprising, but I guess they're worried about just the heavy lockdown of the Void Spirit, Nyx, Phoenix. Not great against the Mars, but not too worried about that one. It seems about 40 seconds reserve time left for both the teams
10
here,
seconds
Ricky. And
remaining.
mid. Oh, actually, you can flex around
5
these heroes in a
seconds
number of
remaining.
places here. The Monkey King could go to the safe lane of the mid. I can
Radiant
go
team
mid,
back.
off lane, or safe lane. I mean, we saw EG pick up a Lycan on Ice Ice Ice, didn't we? Some
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Troll Warlord being dead on the other side. Interesting. Ask here they get rid of here.
10 seconds remaining.
Hard to say.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't know if they ran out this draft exactly here on the Raiders. I mean, to be honest, you get a decent amount of magical damage so far. You can hold people down with Shadow Shaman, but outside of that, you're gonna have trouble keeping people locked down. I think if you blow the Shadow Shaman in these fights, things become very easy for Felt. To get rid of the Ursa last here. I don't like that one so much. I think that one was a good one to get rid of.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Do you pick up Wraith King here on Felt?
Dire team pick.
Take the Bloodseeker. Interesting. It was a hero that was banned out in the last game. Not something that I think either of us value very much. Which is surprising to me, Ricky. I think
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
not enough damage though, especially after they nerfed that blood rate damage by what was it, 40 at every level. Last couple of patches. I mean, stop to like when we talked about that a lot, but I think they were out of options here. They weren't sure exactly what they wanted. Bloodseeker it's pretty underwhelming to me. We'll see how it goes though. Timber saw the last pick. That one I'm not surprised. I was thinking that one of these two teams would grab that one here. Given the fact that they already have tons of frontline damage, decent disable already, it's too good to pass up. I mean, Bloodseeker does already gains it as the game goes on, but the Raiders, I think that they potential to get out of control here and felt their draft feels a little bit underwhelming as the game goes on. They don't end up popping off. Timbersaw secures that early game. That's don't. That's my professional analytical opinion. Is you don't? There's no counterplay. What do we do? No, but it's going to be quite tricky for them. They've got decent magical damage to deal with Timbersaw, but their lanes are very weak with the Bloodseeker nerfs to the Blood Right. Nyx Assassin always feels very awkward with the laning phase. Is he a crab? Yeah, I'm looking at that right now. Interesting. Gotta say I'm a fan. Anyways, the crab name distracted me. Not tons of damage here. The feed is a little bit awkward at the start of the lane. Doesn't have a ton of magical damage to work with until it puts multiple points in the Sunray. Mars is, Zora's an absolute monster. But he's not on his act game. He's gonna have his work up for him here on this Void Spirit. I think if he can pop off in the mid lane, his team would be in an okay place, but Tyrell's gonna secure the early laning phase. He's gonna have a significant in tower advantage think there's Lycan. Game is going to be very hard.
Thirty seconds to battle.
Yeah, makes sense to me. Just take full advantage of the Jingu Mastery stacks. I mean, Void Spirit's quite a melee hero. 200 attack range might as well be. And against any melee hero matchup there, game zones him out very well.
The battle begins.
Let's see if the draft is paying off here. Last game, I felt like, you know, they missed their timing. They got outplayed there by Zoran. This time around, I think be a little bit more disciplined. The draft on their side. You don't win the late game. That's what I was getting at. You win the lanes, win the late game. You get to win the lanes really hard on your side, despite being somewhat awkward here with having Nix's system. No. I think he's falling off a bit. I mean, yes, he's got this danger in the laning phase, but a lot of it is picked up and so popular was his blood, the pure damage. We nerfed that so we know 600 I think it was nerfed by at level 4. It used to be 300, right? Yeah, things are going pretty well there here for now, though. Yubei up quite low there. Has gone through all of his mana as well. Active armor point yet, as he did move up his Whirling Death to get a lot of rest to get that early CS. So to fall though. Now he's able to. He's gonna have that reactive armor. Once he's got it, I think it becomes too difficult to sit well against him here. Your mid lane, haven't touched on yet. Going about how you'd expect. And as this lane goes on, the Monkey King, it just gets better here. The more points in J Mastery threatening to stay in the lane against them. Void Spirits have the advantage. The laning phase ends around like this minute mark. He starts to rotate from behind. Somebody else can take over the mid lane for him. Way more kill potential and game potential on the Void Spirit. If the monkey is sitting, like, I think he can survive it. If he's anything, then he ends up dropping. Yeah, the massive amount of life steal you get under a creep wave and then just bound yourself back in the middle of it. I think you can pick up the full. That ruins Tay's game, but you do have full OP to survive that very heavy burst with the DD rune. We'll see. He has got the 2 points now, so already you see him start up in the Bloodseeker sitting pretty low. Doesn't want to approach the creep waves Very afraid of getting shoved out and burned down by this whirling death.
Radiant's
Damage hurts
courier
quite a
has
bit.
been killed.
Top line, we've not touched yet.
Hate.
Yep. You know, I know I'm not supposed to as a caster, but Fel's going to become one of my favorite teams. I love Zora. I love Justice.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
First blood. By whose hand? First blood. You cannot escape that which is all around you. Death and gold are linked.
Yeah, almost 700 now. The swing and 450 AP, and you have no damage rune, but you're level 5. The haste field as well. Any other rune, no way to accomplish that one there. But will kill this go a long way. Only a bit of an advantage. But
I deny you.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
yeah. They know that it was something up here, and Rune is suddenly gone, and it didn't rotate anywhere to. But the 5 minutes rolled around, people were in 6 minutes. Catapult was still up in the middle. They were probably thinking a push here on Felt, so they rotated both the supports in.
Radiant's
Sat around the
bottom
lane
tower
till
is under
that
attack.
catapult ended up going down there. Mid.
Stay in the ashes, Phoenix.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Just ended up on top of when the dive was on cooldown, having scouted out, I think, the other rune. You know, blown up, held by the shackles, the Shadow Shaman. Unfortunate. You don't want to be giving up here. Unnecessary kills, especially at A and B. So, now only 200 or so worth behind. Yeah. Farming potential, you get around the map. Just blowing up those creep camps a lot. Master offering you absolutely nothing. Clearing out creeps. This camp would be just instantly dead. 370 HP, Jinker Master level 4, 350 damage. Almost instantly
Dire's
dead
top
here.
tower is under
In Primal
attack.
Spring. If you're in the lane where you can constantly threaten the enemy with the Jinker Mastery, and I don't just let him get it, I think, once so far. It's better off to go the Primal Spring. The absolute monster! Look at the
Dire's
the
middle
last
tower
team
is
fight.
under attack.
And they're getting a round of 3 heroes as match the damage that Tay did. Absolutely destroyed there on the Raiders.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
say fight. I say stop. Incredible play from Jess. Not even on his signature Grim Stroke. Everybody
Radiant's bottom
and
tower is
beat
under
him
attack.
last week to band it out. What did I miss?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Nice, didn't even know that.
Radiant's bottom
mechanic
tower
existed.
is under attack.
It's an honorable death.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Now on a kill. Every kill.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Cease your restless flow.
Yeah, and I got food. We thought that the winning these lanes pretty hard. I mean, Timber they're doing all right for themselves, but he's done exactly what we meant. Rotated from lane to lane, managed to find some stuff, and sitting 3-0 and 3
Dire's
now.
top tower is under attack.
Ignored the Monkey King's presence in the mid lane, and Monkey King, he hasn't managed to keep the lane shoved in. In fact, he's on the mid tower and the dot. Yeah, that's big. That is very big. All of a sudden, you're not shoving it at mid tower with it. I mean, that's one of the things. Going with the line, they have the like, and they have the shadow. You need to be taking these early towers, getting map control. You know, losing the space that Feld has to farm. You're on a timer here, but you're playing. All right, a nice find there. I do want everyone to keep in mind, though, me and you especially, that you don't really have a late game here. Question.
Dire's top tower is falling. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Looks like it.
Dire's structures are fortified.
No. I thought the
Bounty.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
No, not dropping that one. Just you were forced to drop a ultimate just in order to get yourself in the killing spree so far. So don't hate them not using that conjunction with each other right there. But I think with the Phoenix, they could have had a favorable team fight.
Dire's courier has been killed.
You've met a powerful enemy.
They're gonna want to.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Get out of there now. Belt, I mentioned he's good at mid tower early. Can I just effect here? Just constantly take these fights to the mid lane here, and we were 2-0 in the game in the last little while. And something I was trying to touch on earlier is yes, you're doing great, but you're still not scaling to the late game as well as the Raiders here. You still don't have as much tower taking potential. Now you're starting to hit your top the level 3 Necro book. You're working on your Orchid next, who's going to gain a number of the heroes here on Felt. And he hasn't even started those items to come online. He just started popping. He uses this Maelstrom Aegis, or sorry, eggs.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Wolves shall howl the edge of my life. Look at how foolish you looked.
They absolutely destroyed that Timbersaw team fight. Hit level 12 on the Bloodseeker, 2 points in the Rupture. Do that Rupture on Spear coming out of the after taking spear damage there on the Timbersaw. Absolutely insane.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Give him the hail. They're gonna need to bounce back from this one. This is a fight very much needed by Felt, though. TPF, that easy.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Against the line anyways. The top lane Tay is going to cut his losses farm over here. Not a whole lot they're able.
Dire's top tower
Not a
is
whole lot
under
they're able to
attack.
do in the bottom, you know, given the fact that tier 1's already taken it to push pretty far for the tier 2. They get that kill, they don't close the network map at all. No, this is a people build on. You see it on Silencer, you see it on Puck every so often. I think OD a couple of times, but people have opted the Meteor Hammer instead, and then start to get the other utility items like the BKB for Blink Daggers after that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The monster, they shouldn't have given up this Nexus acid. I mean, you're afraid of the guy's Grimstroke, sure, but you give him a meta here just as much with it. As he had 1-0 and 9 right now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Double kill.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
You metamorphose into death.
No
Dire's
boots makes him
bottom
too
tower
easy to
has
run
fallen.
down there, and by the time he popped his ult, it was already too late. He went down.
Dire's
Falling
bottom
apart
tower
now
is
and
under attack.
hitting here on Felt. I mean, yes, they didn't really have the late game, but it looks like they're gonna need it at this rate.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Oh no, the cope. Yeah. No.
I must have them all.
I mean, he's not gonna have time to get the it looks like he needs to be able to fight to get his BKB for that. His eggs are just gonna come out too slow. They need to somehow take to get back. No!
You were placed on my path for this reason.
This is the game Dota right here. The mental nothing they're trying to do to A and B. I mean, that one's too easy to set up on. You can hear the sound as he's jumping out of the, but so much damage reflected there.
Dire's
Very
middle
easy
tower
to
is under
grab.
attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Take the fight without the void now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's gonna be a massacre.
The A and B Deeksies out of the game before it even ends. We got your class Dota for you here. Felt one hell of a performance from them. No, it does not. Raiders, I mean, they look solid number one, and game two,